Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited for your love, the support I'm getting, the amazing comments, subscription and just likes. Thank you guys. Welcome back to another episode that has been informed by the many emails I got from you guys when I did the last episode of procrastination and how to overcome procrastination. I got lots of email about people just thanking me. I didn't know it was a big issue. I thought I was the only one battling it. But when I did the explanation and just elaborated a little bit on what procrastination is and how to overcome it, I got a really amazing emails, amazing response. And thank you guys for sharing these videos. I really feel encouraged when these videos are supported, are shared, and the great feedback that I normally get. I don't take it for granted, guys. Thank you so much. So today we are going to talk about something very important, and it was informed by the last videos I had shared about how to overcome procrastination. And they asked me very clearly, who is this accountability partner? Who is an accountability friend? Can your husband be your accountability friend? Can your relative be your accountability friend? Can your close friend be your accountability friend? And how do you get to know that this is the right accountability friend? Some people even wanted to know how to best take advantage of working closely with an accountability friend. So today we are going to talk about accountability partner, how to know the right person to be an accountability partner, and how best to work with an accountability partner. So who is an accountability friend? Who is an accountability partner? You remembered in the last video I shared that majority of us do not achieve our life goals, do not achieve our life, where we need to be, because most of the things that we set for us to achieve, the goals we set, there are non-deadlines. And I mentioned that a lot of people fall in that category of procrastination. When you know that whatever your goal, maybe your goal is to achieve a certain health, or your goal is to start eating healthy, your goal is to start running every day, or your goal is to progress your academic, like maybe go into school or go study bachelor's or your master's, or even to enroll for PhD, or your goal is just to have a beautiful life, to have that perfect health. So majority of these goals never have deadlines. You'll not wake up and somebody comes to your door and asks you, okay, your goal was to do this, how far are you with it? It will not happen. But as I mentioned, we have to be intentional with our goals. We have to know that for us to achieve our particular goals, we have to you have to get that right friend to give you, so that you set artificial boundaries. Sorry guys, artificial deadlines. Because if you don't have deadlines, it's as good as not being in action. Accountability friend, as how I've done it, is a person that you fear losing. He or she is a person that you value your friendship, that person that will be there for you, that person that you can share anything with. But most of the time people settle for a friend, a close friend, or a close relative to be their accountability partner. It is not a bad idea, but I'm going to share with you why you need to get somebody else, not within a close relationship, because a lot of things come into play when you identify an accountability partner. So you can have as many accountability partners as you can, not many, but of different goals. Probably you have an accountability partner to help you work through your health journey, and this is somebody maybe you run with, a running friend. I know if I have, human beings are accountable to, we are a social human being. So you want to be a good parent so that you don't fail your children. You want to be a good husband so that you don't fail your wife, or you want to be a good wife so that you don't fail your husband. You want to be a good person so that you don't fail the community, the society. So we are a social human being. We like being accountable to others. So when you make it intentional, it can help you progress your growth. some cases I've seen situations where people have made their husbands, have made their wives, have made their parents their accountability partner. So yes, it can work. I know it can work. For me, it won't work because there's some things I don't want you to, cross over to start telling me not to eat, not to, do, if you're my close friend. But there's some people who also prefer their close friends to be really, and they make very good accountability partner. But for our case today, out of research, it shows that most of the time when you have your close friends to be your accountability partner, the success rate of your progress might not be as good as that person who's more of an acquaintance, more of not very close friend, but not also, some balance in between. One, they already know your vision, so they'll help you, they'll inspire you to grow into your vision. They are people you can trust, easily trust. They're accessible, you talk to them frequently, you engage so frequently, you can see each other as many times as you want. You can, they know your strength. This is a person who knows your strength, who knows your weakness, who can inspire you to overcome your strength. And as mentioned, they know your history of, probably they know that you want to lose weight, so they can easily, or you want to gain weight, you want to achieve that health. I always like talking about the ideal health, so they know your history about it. They are those friends that you have complete trust with them. So many people would love to settle for that. Unfortunately, that's not the best model to go with, because when you have your close friend, you have your husband, you have your wife, you have your child, you have your mother, your father as your accountability partner, there are situations, unfortunately, that you might feel like this person will be crossing the boundaries. When maybe probably you have your close friend or your relative as your accountability partner, you don't want them to, sometimes you might feel like they're crossing the boundaries of the relationship. So you start questioning whether you really want them. In some situations, people have lost close friends because you crossed them over to be your accountability partner and you feel like there's conflict of interest. There are also possibilities of, they don't want to hurt your emotions. So they don't want to tell you the truth because they're close friends and they don't want to lose your friendship. You also have situations whereby, because they know you very well, they don't want to give you true feedback. They want to hide a lot from you because they feel like if they give you the true feedback, you might not take it positively, or you might take it negatively. At times, a close friend might also appear as too nagging because or a relative, you just see them to be nagging. You don't take full advantage of that friend as an accountability partner. At times you feel like the discussion you have might at times also go off topic because you are trying to talk about issues to do with progress, and all of a sudden you digress into something else. There are those possibilities of especially when you have somebody as your close friend, again crossing over to be your accountability partner, among others. And again, we need to separate friendship. We need to have friends that you can just call and go out and have fun and go dance, go hike, go run, go what, just without bothering yourself with your progress in terms of your health progress, your life progress, your career progress, you just want to have that friend you just share. So please don't mix the friendship because they're all beneficial to you. That's what I can say. They're all beneficial and we need them at equal measures. It doesn't mean that you need to, but if that friend will also know how to set boundaries, which is very difficult, go for it. Most of the time, my accountability partners are people that I know not so well and I know them a good amount. And I reach out to them because I know that they are there to progress they're there to support me. So you can either decide to have accountability partner, mutual accountability partner, in that you support the friend and she or he also supports you, whereby you reach out to one another and you just want to know the progress, how to go about it. It's different from a role model, and it's very close to a mentor as well. Once you've identified that accountability partner, you want to take advantage of that opportunity, because people are busy, people have busy schedules, people have busy life. And the moment you reach out to them that you've identified them as your accountability partner, it is important that you also set very clear way forward with them. They have a lot of things and you also have a lot of things. Please don't burden your accountability partner, because most of the time these are like, it's more of a free. If you need somebody who you can bug and do whatever you want to do, get an accountability coach. But for a friend, you have to also respect that they also have other things to work on or to work with. So you have to take advantage of that opportunity. Take advantage of the opportunity. And here are the tips to that will work best with you, especially working closely with accountability partner. Tip number 1 is that you need to think twice before you identify that accountability partner. And how to go about it, as I've mentioned, please don't go for your close friend, don't go for your relatives. Try not to mix a close relative, try not to mix the two, because you'll be in a situation that you don't want to destroy the already relationship that is there. So think, analyze, and reach out to that person that you think will make that accountability friend. Can be just maybe somebody at work that you think that you share dreams with, or maybe somebody at your reading journal club, or somebody at the gym that you have more of a vision, who is progressive and who is like, you have to really be keen on who you select as your accountability partner. That's tip number 1. Number 2 is that you have to give them permission to push you. Give them your full permission to keep track of your to push you to the goal, for you to reach the goals you've set. Because if you don't give them full permission, if they do that, you might feel like they're overdoing their responsibility, they're overworking, so just give them your full trust and your full permission to push you. Number 3 is you have to create a plan of, 1, have a clear goal or where you want to. Actually, that's another tip of its own. Have a clear goal of what you want to achieve in a particular way within a particular period of time. This is going to be internal goals. I've shared this in my past video. Internal goals are highly achievable. They are not influenced by external goals. When I talk about internal goals, is what you think you can achieve as you. Probably my ideal health goal is to start eating more salads, or probably getting to a certain weight, or so that those are things you can manage internally, because when you start eating healthy, when you start waking up to go and run, when you go to the gym, when you just you will be able to achieve that. Unlike some goals that are external, like like right for this video, I would say I wanted to achieve 1 million views. I have no control over that goal. So set SMART goals. Let them be, SMART is, as you mentioned, they're those goals that they have time bound, they're very measurable, they're achievable, so make it as smart as you can. Tip number 4 is create a plan. Have a clear plan. How are you going to meet with your accountability partner, accountability friend? Will it be once a week? Will it be monthly? Will it be, don't make it too long though. It's you to know how best to reach out to your accountability partner or partners, and plan the timing. Plan how you're gonna reach out to this person, either through phone call. Is it phone calls? Most of the time I engage with my accountability partner, the regular one. We talk very regular on phone, because you cannot meet every other single day. The other accountability partner that I meet with is weekly, and I share with that person my progress. And also you have to identify what are the rules, what are the boundaries as you create that plan. Tip number 5 that you need to have in place to take advantage of the accountability friend is you have to track your progress. As you set the goal, you also need to know how to track your progress. And this, at times, I use application Google you can also use Trello or you can just write it on have a notebook where you write everything. You can record your sessions, you can put some notes, and if you cannot measure the things that your goals, it's as good as not being there. So be in a position to measure your progress, review your progress. You can reward yourself. So that's another tip that is highly effective, especially you're working with your accountability partner. Lastly, you have to be honest with your goals. You have to be honest with yourself. You have to be honest with the accountability partner, because this person is there to help you, and you also want to, by you going out to an accountability partner, you want to make a change in your life. You want to improve something in your life. You want to do something for yourself. So it's important that you be honest, because honesty will take you far. And when you reach out to your accountability partner, whatever you tell that person, whatever you tell that friend, they're going to trust you. So when they hold you accountable, when you hold them accountable, when you work closely with one another, it's the trust, it's the honesty that will make you grow further. A situation will be, probably you told your accountability partner that you want to run every day, and you have your running partner, and every single day, because you are snoozing your alarm, you come up with an excuse. I'm having a headache, or I'm having I stayed up long, or having those unnecessary excuses might make you lose your partner, or you might not reach the progress you want to be in if you don't be honest, if you're not honest with yourself, or you're not honest with the people who are there to support you. So those are the tips to take advantage while working with the accountability partner. It has worked for me, it is working for me, and I'm not yet there. I know majority of you think that I've really made it in life. No, it's a journey. Every day it's a journey, and that's how I've managed to make some of big steps in my life. Some of the big things I've done in my life, some of the things that I'm still doing in my life. Accountability partner plays a big role in helping me achieve my goals, and every day is a journey for me. So stick around for the next video, and just to know more, the next video that I'll be doing, the best qualities of a good accountability partner. The qualities of a good accountability partner. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for subscribing. Please, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe and hit the bell. Click on all so that it notifies you anytime I post the video. And please guys, comment and share with me if you know of any, if you already have an accountability partner. You can also comment and share with me your fears of having an accountability partner, and whether it's important to have an accountability partner, and if you've had a close friend or a close relative as your accountability partner. I'd love to hear how you've managed to separate issues between the friendship and your progress. I'd love to hear your journey, and also comment words of encouragement. Please share with me any comment that any topic that you'd want me to share, any information that you want me to share. I'm so excited. Thank you so much for your support. Like, subscribe, share, and be blessed. Thank you so much, guys.